Now, I don't know about you, but I can't take any more of this stupid commentary from all these stupid people about President Trump. It's the same four people saying the same thing. Hillary Clinton destroyed her emails, and if I hear bleach bit Hannity one more time, I'm going to take a life. Enough! I know this! Andy Berger and the documents, I know this! Is this, and Joe Biden's got his documents in his garage. Why did they keep saying this? You know why? Because they don't know the real facts. The good facts. This is what I don't understand. See, this is the part that kills me. What I don't understand is why people really don't go into detail about the good stuff. Let's talk about John Deutsch. Remember John Deutsch? Who's John Deutsch? Good question. John Deutsch. Don't you remember him? He was the CIA head. He was the head of the CIA in 1999. He had stuff at his home and on his laptop. Same thing. If he didn't know what to do, if he didn't know the rules, who does? And then there's David Petraeus. Oh, this is the best one. Remember Paula Broadwell? Remember his Gumara? Pillow Talk? Benghazi? Christopher Stevens, do you remember this? Do you remember this? It's unbelievable. I'm going to tell you about that. But first, I got to ask you, you've got to subscribe to the channel. You've got to like this video. And you've got to, more importantly, listen now for a word. And for a very important word from our sponsor. Reign in wealth like King Charles with a gold IRA from Noble Gold Investments. Just as King Charles's magnificent gold crown symbolized wealth and power, a gold IRA can fortify your own financial kingdom. Imagine the confidence that comes from a retirement backed by a tangible, proven asset, gold. An asset that's not at the mercy of unpredictable market swings. A crown may not be included, but isn't a future free of financial stress a worthy throne? Like royalty, enjoy the luxury of choice. Gold, silver, platinum, or palladium, the realm is yours to command. Fend off concerns about economic downturns and let your wealth thrive with the timeless security of precious metals. And this month, the first solid quarter-ounce gold standard bullion coin ever issued with Charles III's image can be yours with your own qualifying gold IRA or 401k rollover of $50,000 or higher. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments. So call right now. Call Noble Gold Investments at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Call now to get started or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. And remember, there is always a risk of loss, and past performance is not indicative of future results. You know what gets me upset? Unfairness, equal justice under the law. That's what it's supposed to be about. Equal justice under the law. That's it. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. Nothing more, nothing less. This is the part that gets me. When General Petraeus, remember him? General Petraeus, Eisenhower, right? Patton. He had this woman, Paula Broadwell, wanted to do a biography of him. And he walked in, and there's Paula Broadwell. Ooh, la, la. They hit it off. Next thing you know, they're doing the horizontal mambo, and one thing leads to another, and this supposed socialite in Tampa finds out that she's doing... Anyway, make a long story short, they get to the bottom of this, and he has to resign. Now, at the time, he was a general, and adultery subjects you to the UCMJ. But nobody cared about that. But here's the best part. While she, and you can read it for yourself, don't take my word for it. While she was giving a speech at the University of Denver in like 2015 or thereabouts, she was talking about, oh yeah. You see, the reason for Benghazi was the Libyan militiamen showed up because they were upset over the fact that their guys were being held by the CIA in this annex. And in 2009, Obama signed an order saying, we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. What? We don't do that anymore. What do you mean you don't do that anymore? Wait a minute. She just basically said that not only do you still do it, but that Petraeus knew about it. And that the reason why Ambassador Stevens may have been killed was that they were there not to overrun the embassy or overrun the facilities, but to break out their people, to rescue their people. Now you might say, what difference does that make? Makes a hell of a lot of difference. So basically what he's doing is he's telling her stuff. He's spilling the beans about information. And by the way, let me just, don't take my word for it. Oh, no. Look at this. I'm going to do what you should do. This is what's important. This is important. Let's look at just what the vaunted Wikipedia says. Oh, yeah. Check this out. Ready for this? This is his plea. Go over here to CIA, retirement from the CIA director. No, where it is? Military operations. Where is it? Goes down here, commander. No, that's not it. That's not it. Where is the prosecution? Retirement? Was that it? That's not it. I'm going to get to this, by God. I just had it. But I want to read this thing to you. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to criminal charges and probation. Here we go. In 2015, January of 2015, the New York Times reported that the FBI and the Justice Department had recommended bringing felony charges against Petraeus for providing classified information to Paula Broadwell. Petraeus denied the allegations and was reported to have no interest in a plea deal. Well, that changed. That changed when he announced that he would be agreeing to plead guilty in federal court in North Carolina to a charge of unauthorized removal and retention of classified information. But in a 15-page statement of facts filed by the government, along with the plea agreement, the government stated that Petraeus had provided Broadwell access to documents containing top-secret, sensitive, compartmented information, CSI, and had later removed those documents to his personal residence and stored them in an unsecured drawer, and had deliberately and intentionally lied. What was that? Lied to federal investigators. That's obstruction of justice about both providing Broadwell access to the documents and their improper storage. They were going to bust him down to lieutenant general. Did you know that? They were pissed, to use the term. That's what the kids use it. Pissed. This is it. And by the way, when you hear, what did Trump do? Same thing. So Trump should say, I want the Petraeus deal. I want his deal. I might have told somebody, you've got me on audio. Okay, who was it? I'm supposedly saying, hey, look at these Iranian war plans or whatever they were. Hey, I'm not sure if I should be showing you these Iranian war plans or whatever it was. Who was it? I don't know. Anybody die? Any ambassadors die? I don't think so. Did he stand up and did his Gumad? Oh, you talk about him all the time with Dusty Saddles or whatever her name is. Candy, whatever her name, Stormy Daniels, and then McDougal and this and that, E. Jean Carroll. Oh, he's a rake. He's a roue. What about Petraeus? He's spilling his guts. He's doing pillow talk with her, talking about basically the government, the CIA, confining, detaining, and maybe torturing people against Obama's order. They should have canned him. Same thing they did to McChrystal. Remember that? This is unbelievable. Look, if you want, I'll make a deal with you. I think I can talk the president into it. I'll take the Petraeus deal. Probation, a fine, Okay, I had the wrong paper. Okay, I did it. All right. But you want to give 37 counts? You want to put him in prison for how long? Gwen Petraeus? What about Deutsch? He's the CIA head. He doesn't know how to do this? What did he get? They didn't charge him with anything. Nothing. And they were going to remove their top secret clearances. And by the way, Broadwell, she's the one. She took the fall. Of course, the woman does. See, this is the part. America has amnesia. America doesn't know the truth. America doesn't know what really happened. We know what really happened. We understand. We got it. We grasp it. It makes complete and total sense to us. That's the thing that's the most important. That's the most important thing right now, is for there to be consistency. Look, I don't care whether you like Trump. It doesn't matter. I don't care whether you vote for him. Doesn't matter. I don't care whether you're a Democrat, Republican. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care whether you thought he did a great job, whether he should be president. We're not talking about that. We're talking about fairness. And we're talking about the fact that he should get the same deal that Petraeus got. And Petraeus did worse. He got probation. Now, if you can tell me where Trump's spending 1 hour with an ankle bracelet or facing any prison, how that makes sense, you tell me how that's fair. Tell me. I'm dying to know. I don't think you can, because you know what? It's not fair. It's rotten. And you know it, and I know it. All right, dear friends. God, I love it when you smell injustice, and you could smell it here. Do me a favor. Be a sport, will you? Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And please, Noble Gold Investments. These are our sponsors. You follow them and listen to them. Good people. Good people. And now, you're a good person, so comment as you see fit.